Hi everyone, welcome to our social online class. Present we are in the first lesson, the universe and the earth, right? So many areas we discussed in this class, in this particular lesson. The next area is the man-made environment and the human environment. In the last session we discussed about the natural environmental area. Natural environment means it is the biotic and abiotic. Abiotics are the lithosphere, hydrosphere and the atmosphere. And the biotic is the biosphere, which is consist of different type of elements or the objects are in these areas. Those are all the things we discussed in the last class, just we have to recall anyone. Now we are going to the next topic in this lesson, that is the human-made environment and the man-made environment. Human-made environment and the man-made environment. Very simple area it is. What is human-made environment? Actually, the humans are arriving on the earth nearly 1 lakh years ago. Nearly 1 lakh years ago, the human beings are arrived on the earth. In the beginning, they are practicing the nomadic life. That means the people not staying at one place, moving continuously one place to another place. Because of the reason is, the don't know about, they didn't any idea about the settlements. That's why they are moving one place to another place by group or by individual. Gradually, they learn something about their surroundings. They are completely observing their surroundings. They know more and more things. They learn more and more things from their nature. Gradually, they are developed. They are built up. Some relations, right? They are practicing agriculture. They are invent the fire. They are invent the wheel. Like so many things are invented in their life. And another one, they build their life system. They build their life system with the help of environment, with the help of others. With the help of others. Why? Because the human being is the social animal. He is not living individual. He is living along with the other people. Completely the people depending on the other people. In that area, the people developed. The people build up some relations. Yes? Relations. Or family system. Family system. Right? The political systems. Political systems. Gradually these are all developed in the society. Societies were developed. Some people are grouping. People are lived at one place. Each and everyone share their life. Share so many things. Like they were established some areas. Like that individual family system. Social life. Religious system. Right? And another one, the political system, economical systems. Gradually those are all developed. By the trade they were developed the economic system. The powers are given to one person to rule their people, to protect their people. It is the build-up of political system. Like in so many areas, educational systems, cultural, family system, these are all in the part of human environment. That means which is the surroundings. What are the formed with the human beings is called as the human environment. Human environment which is the surroundings. Which is the surroundings of the humans formed with the humans only. It is called as the human environment. What are the parts of the human environment? These are all things. Religious system, individual family system, political, economical, these are all the systems in the human environment. And next one is the man-made environment. In the process of development, we are using the natural resources, yes or no? Why? Because for our existence, we are constructing the factories, We are clear the forest area to develop the agricultural institution, agricultural areas, right? Practicing agriculture. And again, we are clear the forest to constructing houses. After the industrial revolution, some dramatical changes are occurred in the society. We are build up the factory system. Industries we are developed. By this, we need the transport system. That's why we have to laying the roads, constructing of bridges on the rivers, on the roads and everywhere, because of the transporting the goods one place to another place. These are all in the part of development. These are all in the part of development. In this process, the environment was created. The environment was created by the human beings. That means different type of constructions, build up of roads and the factories, bridges, to constructing the houses, buildings. These are all in the part of man-made. That means who made these things? Not made by the nature. These are made by the human beings. We are made with the help of nature. With the help of nature, we are made the things. We are constructing the factories. We are constructing the buildings. We are constructing the houses. Laying the roads. Like these are all the things we are made. That's why these are called as the man-made things. This is also in the part of environment. This is called as the man-made environment. Which is made by the human beings is called as the man-made environment. Which is formed with the human beings is called as the human environment. Very simple difference between which is formed with the human beings. Some means some along with some other people. Society, some systems are developed in the society is called as the human environment, which is made by the humans is called as the man-made environment. Right? In the 1.7 diagram, clearly given the information. What is the human-made environment? What are the different components in the human-made environment? Cultures, individual, family, society, political system, economic. These are all the things in the human environment. Man-made things means constructing of houses, bridges, laying of roads, factories. These are all the systems which is developed by the, which is made by the human beings is called as the man-made environment. Very simple areas. So why we are discussing this? When the people use the environment, the our usage of the environment is totally polluted. It is the next area in our lesson. The factors of pollution. Here the definition of pollution. The addition of various elements. The addition of various impurities. The addition of various impurities are in the environment is called as the pollution. Actually the environment is formed with the nature. Like the land, air and water. These are all the naturally formed by the nature. So these are, what are the impurities are formed with the nature or at the time of origin. Those are totally polluted. Some additional impurities are added here. Some additional impurities are added in the environment. It is called as the pollution. You know, everyone will learn in the previous classes what is the pollution and everything, how the pollution. Water is pollution and the land is polluted and the air is also polluted. Yes or no? We know everyone how the air is polluted. Yes, we are burning different type of fossils and the fuel. Using different type of vehicles, these are all releasing the smoke. The factory is releasing different type of smokes, it is emits into the atmosphere. And different dust particles, these are all by our activities. These are all mixed in the environment. These are all the other additional impurities. That's why the air is totally polluted. Air is totally polluted by these activities. How it can affect the human life? It is majorly caused to global warming. Majorly caused to global warming. Why? Because with the impurities increasing in the dust particles are additionally added in the atmosphere. This is hurdled to inverse the temperature from the earth. Actually the earth receiving some amount of temperature by the earth, by the sun. This is not adapted overall the temperature is not adopted on the earth, not existed on the earth, immediately it is reflected by the sun, deflected by the earth. So in that way, these dust particles and the overall the smoke and everything huddled to reflection of the temperature by the earth. So the temperature levels are day by day increasing. Additional the temperatures are increasing. It is caused to global warming by affected by the air pollution. And the water and the land is polluted by the human activities also. When we are starting the green revolution, that means increasing the yield in the agricultural system. We are using different type of fertilizers, pesticides, chemicals and everything because of increasing the yield. So in that purpose, land and water and everything is polluted. And we are dumping some waste materials into the rivers or in the ocean. We are increasing. These are all the things are in the impurities and in the air. In the water. So many things are dumped in the water, like in the oceans, like in the rivers. Yes, you know everyone, the Ganga river. Now the Ganga river is totally polluted. Mythologically, it is one of the great river in India. But now this river is totally polluted by the human activities. We are dumping much material into the river. This is caused to water pollution. You know everyone. Now the governments are expended more money for clearing of these water pollution, but it is not possible. Once upon a time the people directly taken the water, but now we are using the mineral waters. Why? Because direct water is totally polluted. Rivers are polluted and the waste materials which is released by the factories or the houses that is totally emits into the rivers and the oceans. It is caused to air and water. Water and land is polluted. Even the groundwater is also polluted. What is groundwater? When the rainfall occurred on the earth's surface, when the rain flows on the earth, some amount of water is went into the down layers of the earth. So here it is stored in the down layers. When the land is polluted, the groundwater is also polluted. Because of human activities only. So how it can affected? It can affected completely the life of the people. Recently we seen in Chittoor and Nellore areas where the water is polluted because of some dangerous diseases are faced. So many people are died. Yes or no? And we are facing the cholera and malaria. Like these type of diseases are by the pollution. By the water pollution those are occurred. These are all effect to the life. And the acid rains, when the different chemicals like that carbon monoxide, chlorofluorocarbons, those are all mixed with the atmosphere. These cause to acid rains. Acid rains are formed on the earth's surface. This is very harmful to the agriculture and the humans and the animal life. So these are all the different dangerous poisonous gases are totally emits into the air and the different material are emits into the water and the land. These called to pollution. This pollution is very danger to our health. If it is continued, the human beings and the animals and the biosphere is totally disappeared maybe. That's why we have the responsibility to reducing this pollution. This is in our hands. Why? Because we are created this pollution. We are causing for pollution. That's why the declining of the pollution, the controlling of the pollution is also in our hands. How can we controlling the pollution? Just to educate all the people. That's way to providing the environmental education for children in the school level. And another one, increasing the renewable sources. Increasing the renewable sources. The capacity of the renewable sources by the recycling or reproducing the works. Reuses. Renewable sources. That means one thing is used more and more in time. One object is used for more and more in time. That is called as the renewable source. Increasing these sources like that we are using the solar energy is the renewable source. It is not affected to life. Yes or no? Right, the electrical vehicles we are using. These are the alternative methods to controlling the pollution. Yes or no? General thinking. Alternative methods. Stop usage of the plastic. In the place of plastic we are using the jute. It is very helpful to the nature. Why? Because these are all the material is easily emits into the earth and everywhere. That's why easily these are composed in the atmosphere. Decomposing materials we are using, these are not affected to the life. The alternative, plastic ban, please ban the plastic. And to recycling the renewable material. And another one, plantation is more important. Plantation is more important. Why? Because the trees are clear the environment, controlling the pollution, decreasing the pollution. That's why plantation is one of the major activity which is taken by the human beings, then easily controlling these pollution. And the store the wastewater into the percolation tanks. Don't emits into the water or the oceans. These are all the activities is helps to controlling the precautions to controlling the pollution. Okay, when this is the main themes of in this lesson. Okay, let us stop the lesson. In the next session we will go to the next only one part. It is called as the disaster management. Okay, in the next class we will discuss about the disaster management. Thank you to all.